What truly distinguishes real warriors from those who stay down, lamenting their situation, is the sheer will to rise again and again, even when everything seems to be working against you. It's the determination to confront your fears, doubts, and failures and continue forward with even more strength than before. Understand this. The world won't stop just because you fall. The circumstances won't change simply because you feel defeated. You must rise, fight with all you've got, because life doesn't wait for the weak. Life rewards the brave, those who are willing to try once more. Some of you have been struck by life, seen the blood trickle from your nose, and started to cry. But in life, crying alone isn't enough. You must learn to strike back. Life knocked you down, and it wasn't your fault. There was no way to avoid it, and I don't hold that against you. However, if after a week or a month you're still lying there on the ground, that's on you. If life knocks you down, maybe it was unavoidable, but getting back up and trying again is completely within your control. Stop complaining about the circumstances life has thrown at you. God placed you in that situation for a reason, so that the challenge could shape greatness within you. Champions face challenges and rise above them, and the greater the challenge, the stronger they become. Look, my greatest moments didn't come from my successes. My best moments came after my biggest defeats, because it was in those moments of failure that I discovered the strength to rise again. When I hit rock bottom, when I was stuck between a rock and a hard place, when I failed but found the mental strength to pick myself up and face what knocked me down, those are the moments that truly define your character. It's not the medals, the titles, or when the crowd cheers for you. It's who you are when no one is cheering. Glory doesn't come from standing in front of an audience, in a stadium, or on a stage. Glory is built in the quiet darkness of early mornings, in solitude, where I push myself to improve again and again, to be better than I was yesterday and better than others expected me to be. Champions are made not in stadiums or on stages, but in the thousands of hours of practice. In your room studying late into the night, or when you go out for a run, even when it's raining. That's where true champions are forged. That's why it's so important to have a reason for what you do. What's your reason? You must find that motivation, that inner fire, that will push you to rise when you don't feel like it. Go train when you're exhausted. Sit down to study when you feel like you can't read one more page. Your reason for doing what you do will drive you further than you think, even when you feel like giving up. Your reason will give you that extra push to reach the next level. As you go through life and you're ready to quit because things aren't going the way you envisioned, when you've tried over and over and haven't achieved your goal, hold on. It's in these very moments that things can turn around. Do you remember the last time you failed? Do you recall how it felt? Let me tell you something. That defeat does not define you. What truly matters is what you do next. Do you stay down, defeated, or do you rise and try again? It doesn't matter how many times you failed, how many times you've fallen, or how often you felt overwhelmed by the weight of failure. The only thing that counts is that you get back up one more time and keep going. Why? Because true transformation comes with repetition. Life isn't about waiting for everything to fall perfectly into place. It's about meeting adversity head-on with unshakable determination. It's about rising when others have given up, pushing forward when it seems impossible, and finding strength in the darkest moments. Yes, you will fall. You will stumble. You will face obstacles that make you question your ability to continue. But guess what? You're stronger than you think. You have an untapped well of strength within you that you haven't even begun to fully realize. So what are you waiting for? Are you going to let fear of failure hold you back? Will you let your doubts stop you from reaching your full potential? Number, you stand up, dust yourself off, and push forward with more determination than ever before. Because here's the tough truth. Success isn't about talent, luck, or perfect circumstances. It's about how much you're willing to endure, how much you're willing to fight, and how much you're willing to sacrifice to achieve what you truly want in life. So, the next time you find yourself on the ground, gasping for air, with the taste of failure still in your mouth, remember this. The only true defeat is the one that comes when you give up. As long as you keep fighting, as long as you keep trying, you'll keep moving closer to your boldest dreams. It's not about how many times you fall. It's about how many times you rise. So stand tall, soldier. The battle isn't over yet.